number 7.
Has the involvement of women in politics made any difference in the life of the Filipino people? To unite the people as one, to build an industrialized community, to hasten the potential of the country, and to rule a nation using laws and decrees. That's the function of a government. Our dear teachers, supportive parents and guardians, the Cardinal Clan, who are generously holding this competition annually, our esteemed guests and judges, my co-orators, friends, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. A country without its own government cannot be considered a nation itself. Therefore, every country has a leader or a ruler. A ruler must know how to lead a country to the good. Whether it is dictatorship, democracy, republic, monarchy, or oligarchy, a male is always there to rule. For the past years, male conquered power to rule the world. They are the creatures who have the only right to rule. And what's the big deal? My dear wives of the country, ladies, and my dear women, haven't you asked yourselves, when will the system of ruling begin to change? Haven't you asked yourselves, who is the first woman to join the Hall of Fame in ruling? Well, it's when the Empire of Egyptians was built. When Hatshepsut made one of the most appreciable moments in history. She became the first woman to rule an empire. And since then, logic was proved that a woman can rule an empire. Since then, the standard of women increased, and it ties the level of men in ruling a society. Well, that's the history, how women joined the Hall of Ruling. That's the story, how women got the deserved rights. But as years passed, a male conqueror always did a magnificent job in colonization. There are women who proved their power also, but few of them became famous. In the Philippine history, former President Corazon Aquino erased the record of men presidents not only here in our country, but also she proved that a woman can rule a country in Asia. She was the first ever woman to rule a country. During her reign, our country experienced ups and downs, problems here and there. But she did not give up, for she considers the people. She holds on her faith, and faith saves her. We all know the effects of men's appointments in presidency. We all know that men rule it all, and all we can do is to salute them. On the other hand, they also commit illegal businesses like corruption and abuse of power. That's the occidental direction of perception. On the oriental direction, we shall also consider the effects when a woman was held to hold the presidency. But what really are the effects of women's leadership to a country? According to my references, there are 3 main effects of women's leadership. First, terrorism will increase. Second, more rebels will owe themselves in the government. The third effect, obviously, is that crime appearance will increase as well. Maybe all of you will ask, why do I say so? Because women leaders always focus on the peace of the country. They prioritize the safety of people. They only second the motion of nation economy. So, if a woman will be a president, peace will remain in our country. But remember this, no man can do works at the same time. So, if they focus on the peace of the country, the nation economy will either remain or decrease. That's it. That's how women rule. On the other hand, men focus on the peace of the country. Thus, the percentage of corruption will increase. Now, decide, whom do you go for? To men who improves the potential of the country, or to a woman who prioritizes the nation's tranquility? What do you care more? An industrialized country or harmonious country? Or more pacification than industrialization? It's hard, isn't it? In our modern government, Gloria Macapagal-Arroyo has her advertisement. She is advertising improvement in 2008. Are you believing this? Some of you could say yes, but some will say no. But in the first place, Gloria Macapagal-Arroyo made good things in our country. This, I say, do not curse all government officials according to the negative connotations it gives. All government officials have its credibility, and I believe that they made something good for our country. It is not easy indeed having female politicians or leaders, for they have tantrums. But these tantrums also make them sensitive in all of the problems and concerns of people in their jurisdictions. Women are mothers too. As mothers take care of their children, feed them, nurture them, and give their needs, as these women politicians treat their people as their children. Working in a government, as they say, is the dirtiest job on earth, for there is no honesty and truthfulness. I will somehow argue that, because up to now, whether we have a female or male leader, corruption and greed of power is still widespread. I basically don't disapprove on women leaders, neither disregard them for the stuff concerned. Male politicians, although they are tough, are weak with power. This only proves that no one is really fitted for the job. But we need a leader. This is then where we come in, because it is in our hands to choose rightly the trusted and most capable leader. And whoever was chosen by the people, let's accept it and help to improve whatever it is in hand. If what we do is always criticize and judge the present administration, then who else can uplift our dying hopes? When can we live with harmony and peace? Contentment, satisfaction. Let us live with it. Once again, good morning, and may the blessings of God be with us always.